Hello.
Hello.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to A Couple of Sassholes podcast. I'm Brooklyn Johnson.
And I'm Heather Terry.
And for anyone who doesn't know, this is our power hour of true crime where we talk about fucked up people doing fucked up shit, usually for fucked up reasons or sometimes for no reasons at all.
Man, we've had
Nailed it.
A tiny break, and it feels good. Like a break from, wait, let me rephrase. A break from recording. We haven't recorded in a few weeks.
Yes, but it hasn't even felt like a rejuvenating break because we've been so busy and crazy.
Yeah.
Like when it was the holidays, yes.
Yeah.
It felt like it was a break. And I came back and was like, I'm so well rested. Let's go. Like the first day of school.
Yeah.
No, not this.
No.
I literally told Heather that I refuse to put on jeans until I get a day off of work. And I'm on day, I think we said 11.
Yeah.
Of still working because we had our Western Kentucky Outdoor Expo. Outdoor.
That's it. Where is it? What kind of expo? Outdoor.
Yeah. But it was inside.
It was inside. I love that people were asking if it was outdoors. And I'm like, it was like 10 degrees.
Yeah.
Somebody was, I'm
February 6th. Outdoor Expo in the Midwest.
I love that they read
Nothing.
Outdoor, and immediately that's where their head was at. So at least we inspired them to want to go outside, but not for this.
It was wonderful. It was great.
It was awesome.
We got to MC an event for Aaron Kaiser, which was absolutely the tits.
It was so fun.
It was.
It
was fun and it was cool. And for anyone who knows Aaron Kaiser, he's a world famous artist. Not that we're bragging.
Not that we're bragging,
but he is one of those personalities that like, I don't know. He's almost like magnetic, to be honest. And and he's so humble and chill and cool and funny. And like, if you get to be around him, which is like a small group of people, literally a handful of people, like work to make his show happen. And so just being one of the handfuls, which we kind of like fell off. We were a big titty grab, not a small titty grab.
We always are.
I just felt like it was, I don't know. He made me feel really good.
Yeah. You know? It was cool too, because I'd never been a part of an art show and I'm interested in all that stuff. I'm just not well versed in that world. So it was cool to be in that and talk to all the artists, and it was neat.
It was.
I really enjoyed it. But now we're going to have a much needed, much well-deserved Sunday fun day.
Let's talk about it. So essentially February 13th can be considered Side Chick Day or Galentine's Day, however you want to flip it.
Yeah.
I swear to you, in Miami, it was like literally National Side Chick Day. Was
you
February
taught me
13th.
that. You taught me that.
I say that to people and they're like, oh. I'm like, I don't have a fucking side chick. I'm just saying that in Miami, everyone cheats and there's National Side Chick Day. So we're doing Galentine's, but like Valentine's Day is this weekend. Today is February 12th.
Yeah. And
it's on a Saturday this year. Mm-hmm. My husband is going to his son's bachelor party. Mind you, he was 19 when he had him. They're very close in age. Like, this is not like weird, creepy, geriatric, like fucking going through to a party. But they're going away, which I was so promoting. It was a specific type of hunt that had to be in February. Out of the weekends, it was our expo, which I was like, I will kill you because we need volunteers this year because we were doing Aaron Kaiser's show.
Yeah.
Or his birthday's next Saturday.
Right.
So I'm spending Valentine's Day solo.
Yeah.
I'm a little solo bear.
There you go. You're not going to call your side chick while I'm with Will?
I mean, maybe. I'll see what Sarah's up to.
Yeah. That's your side chick. Yeah, no, we're doing Valentine's Day at home this year. So Will is in town. He is not hunting nor have a son. So, but we're doing it at home. So we got a little meal kit from Hillview Farms here in Owensboro, and we're going to cook, and I'm going to attempt to cook because I like to, I'd be watching that Chopped. So I'm going to do it.
What are you making?
Filet.
Like you're making the steaks?
Uh-huh. And I'm going to do the with the butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I sent it to you. The first time I ever tried it, I was so proud. I was like, I had to show Brooklyn right now. He's like right now? I'm like, duh. So, yeah.
Well, bravo.
Do that. Yeah. I'm going to hang out.
I have to decide what I want to make myself. I was like, I'm going to make myself something sexy.
Homemade pasta. You should do that.
That's too much effort solo. Like not even, I'd like... Yeah. It's just a lot going on. So like Travis will be on a sauce when I'm fucking with the dough, and like So I don't really want to.
He's on the sauce.
He's on the sauce when I'm doing that.
That sounds like
I would prefer that to be a 2-person thing, and I'm spending the day at my parents' house. So I'm not trying that hard for myself.
Right. Well, you say he's on the sauce. It just sounds like he just gets drunk and watches
He's
you
just
cook.
drinking that bourbon.
He's on the sauce.
Make all my food.
Oh my God. I can't wait to be on the sauce Sunday though.
Yes.
Oh my God. Nice review. Or not review. Wow, this is gonna go great.
I was like, I don't even know what she's saying. So
You're just like you literally are like watching the car crash.
Like, oh, rubbernecking, what's going on? I have no idea what you're saying.
No, I'm excited to go to Crush and have we're not gonna work. We're just gonna go and have bottomless mimosas and brunch down at Crush, and it's all decorated.
If you live in Owensboro or in the area, Crush is at the River Park Center, which is like a pop-up bar. So you're lucky enough. We're lucky enough to have Crush because it changes every single month. Mm-hmm. And that's such a Louisville thing or a Lexington thing, just a bigger city. So for us to have one, it's the tits. Yeah. And they always do it so well. I personally love the decorations, and every time you go in there, it's wild because they do these extreme build outs. Yeah. So you'll go in there and it won't even look like the building that it was the last. I don't even know how they do it.
And that's our live show that we did there.
Yes,
we did that, and then they've stepped up the game so hard. But that's why we wanted to do our live show there, was because it's already decorated.
Yes, and in a way that no matter how good you are at decorating, you couldn't do it. No. There's just no fucking way.
No, yeah.
For Christmas, there was fucking literal mountains with snow on them. There were snow peaks. There was a built-in fireplace.
Right.
It was wild.
But anyway, so we're going to go there on Sunday, and it will be a blast. And
it will be.
Yeah, because if you're listening to this, you can actually go till, I think it's March 1st.
Yes.
March 1st for brunch, and they're open on the weekends for cocktails. But $20 bottomless mimosas.
Please.
Sign me up.
Please. I know I got 20 on that.
I know.
$20 is $20.
And it's like little fondue. Anyway, I'm excited. I'm excited to go have Galentine's Day with you on the 15th. As your main chick, not the side.
Me too. I'm excited to be chauffeured around town.
I know.
Because it's either we're gonna these are the struggles for us, is do we get dropped off and obviously get drunk? Because duh. I'm never dropped off. I am never free from the keys. So every single time I'm at anything, I'm like, I have 2 drinks and I have to make sure that I do it within the fucking legal limit of the time.
Yeah.
So you have fun, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But
you're
the
still,
second it starts to feel nice, you're like, I got to drive, so I need to sit here for an hour now and sober up.
Yeah.
So is that or going to the movies afterwards?
Right.
I can't decide. But if I have bottomless mimosas, I'm going to have to pee so much there ain't even going to be a point in me going to movie.
Right.
And I'm going to be full from all that food.
Oh my gosh.
And you know how I feel about popcorn.
And we're going to eat. And it's like fondue too. So we're going to be all cheesed up, boozed up. We're going to be on the sauce.
On the sauce. There's no way we're going to make it to the movie. I can already call it.
I was thinking that, but I love where we set our aspirations.
Just cancel with Will on Saturday and we'll go.
What's Saturday again? Oh, yeah, Valentine's.
Speaking of Valentine's Day.
Is that a segue?
It is.
Are we on a tour? Are we touristy? Because that was a really good segue. All right. I'm going to get comfy.
Let's do it.
You going to hit me with it? This
I'm
is a V-Day?
my best shot.
This is a V-Day story?
Maybe. Of course it is. Let me give you my my works cited page.
Okay.
Wikipedia, CBS. Oh, wait. Let me also tell you this too. This is going to be good because I'm already fucking derailing myself. I did this research. Well, it feels like 74 weeks ago.
It's been 84 years.
It has. I literally got off the Titanic, and that is how long it's been since I did this research. I had to get up this morning, which everyone has to, if you're lucky, and do my research, reread it.
Yeah.
And so I had to rewatch some of the videos. So I'm basically prefacing this that if this is fresh in your noggin, it's fresher in yours than it is mine. And we are where we are. So I did the best I could with remembering everything, but I ain't a fresh daisy on this story. It literally has been 3 weeks since I did
believe in you.
That's good.
But yeah, I forget things 3 minutes after. So
yes.
So I can't imagine. I would just have to throw that story away and do a new one.
I almost thought about it. At one point I was like, I should just do this all over again. Okay. So Wikipedia, CBS News, Basement Fort Productions, Murderpedia, Investigation Discovery.
Gotta love ID.
You do. And I watched it and I'm very intrigued. there's a different side to the story.
Mm-hmm.
And it's intriguing to see the path that they took.
The show?
The show.
It is interesting when you do the research, like, because
Yeah.
normally we would just watch shows and that was the end all be all, but now we're like diving in. So it's interesting when you get the different perspectives on what route they take.
Yes, because when you read about it, obviously someone gets murdered. And in every scenario, that person who gets murdered seems to be a victim. What? This is new news.
Wow.
But in this one, I really feel like in Investigation Discovery, they make it seem like the aggressor wasn't fucking as guilty as they should have been.
Oh.
It was very intriguing. But at the end of the day, it's just any time that we're talking about youth, you're going to be like, that is, everyone lost. No one won.
Yeah.
No one won. And so there's no good feelings after this one, too. I'm just going to kick you in the dick and I'm going to leave the room. That's what I'm going to do today.
Is it kick you in the dick
kicking,
and run? Dick
out.
kicking?
Dick kicking and out. Okay, so anyway, you knew we had to do a love triangle. You knew it. You knew it. You didn't ask for it, but you kind of asked for it. And so I'm going to give it to you.
So did that.
Just right.
Lord.
Let's go. All right, we're going to start off with the locale. We're in Pinellas Park, Florida. It's a modest area, single-story stucco homes. It's quiet. The kind of neighborhood that your parents kind of moved to specifically thinking,
this will be a better neighborhood for my children.
Right. I am safe. But as we all know, fucking zip codes don't matter.
Except for
Bad shit be
Ludacris.
happening.
Ludacris taught us that.
Did he?
Yeah. Area codes, not zip codes.
I don't remember what
The
song
hoes and different area codes.
Oh.
Wow. Wow.
Man, I forgot about all the hoes. And different
Just
area codes.
remind me to uncheck the comedy section in our podcast.
I couldn't remember his song.
I missed
like,
the joke and then you missed it too. I told it wrong. Anyway. Wow.
We're going to really do better. Duly noted, we should not take breaks.
It's all uphill from here.
It's literally like we just got back to school after 3 months off and we don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, how does this work?
Baby giraffes that just fell out of a giraffe vagina.
For Charles. Wait, where am I at? Yeah, okay. For Charles and Gay Lundeman, their world was Sarah Rose. They'd waited 16 years to have her, and by all accounts, she is a miracle baby in every sense of the word. By 2007, Sarah was a 16-year-old high school student with dreams of becoming a veterinarian. Let me show you her.
Okay.
So note, we are in 2007. We are 16, which means they are very much, the other two characters in this are very much, it was my age during this time of life.
Aww.
Ain't she cute, sweetie?
Yeah.
Baby. As I pointed over this way for Jess, who's like, I have the email. Anyway, so she literally looks like a good, nice girl.
Yeah.
Like we can both say that. If she was going to play a part, it would be the good, nice girl.
Yep.
She was a tomboy, a daddy's girl who spent her weekends riding shotgun in her dad's taxi. She loved to sing country songs as well. And she was, by all accounts, really innocent for her age. With that innocence, played a bit of a role in this story, but also this girl wasn't backing down from anything. So like you look at this and you're automatically going to assume she's the good girl in this, yada, yada. But this bitch, she's strong too.
All right.
What I will say though, is that her future would be 1,000% different if she had picked a different boyfriend or decided to date trash bags later on in life, after she had maybe the correct level of emotional calluses needed to survive those kind of guys.
Did you come up with that? That was
Yes, I did.
Very, very
Thank
colorful.
you. No, my intern wrote it. That'd be wild if I just had a hidden intern doing all my shit. I would tell you guys, but Heather would gut me if I didn't tell her. I would totally tell you. So anyway, we can unpack that shit at the end. But it all started at Chick-fil-A, which is where all thrilling stories start, unless it's a Sunday.
Jesus chicken, my pleasure.
Jesus chicken. A boy named Josh Camacho, smelling of French fries in regret, poked his stupid fucking head out of the kitchen and he winked at her. And that's all it took.
No.
That's all it took, guys. Fucking Josh Camacho.
Are they allowed to wink at Chick-fil-A?
I feel like it's sexualized and that's a no.
I don't feel like
God permits that. But
sinning and winking. That's what they're doing.
Sinning and
their pleasure.
Sinning and frying up them delicious treats.
Oh my God,
I know. We can't even talk about it.
Yeah.
Sarah fell in love instantly, and I'm not going to make you wonder if we like Josh, if we think he's a good guy. He's fucking not. I'm going to just straight up, because I'm going to talk so much mad shit about this fucker. It won't even fucking matter.
You already started when you were like, and he fucking winked at her. And I was like, so we don't like him?
We're going to hate him in every sense of the word.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you a million reasons why.
Okay.
But he's a fucking cunt bitch face is what I wrote. And I personally think he's the absolute worst. But once more, I'll tell you why he sucks so much.
Okay.
Suck. Stupid, sucky suck face. He ruins her life, and essentially he gets like pure. He is the pure definition of a fuckboy.
No.
I tried to dig this dude up and find him on the socials, and I didn't find him. Or I couldn't tell if it was him, because apparently there's a lot of Josh Camachos, and obviously they're all Hispanic, and some of them have private profiles, and I cannot tell.
You just slide into your DMs. Have you ever worked at Chick-fil-A?
Oh my God.
Do you wink at women at Chick-fil-A?
I'm sure that shit has happened to him a plethora of times. Right. And then the one sweet baby angel, whenever I looked him up there, like whenever I was on my phone just trying again to find him, because I just wanted to see if he was thriving, because I just hope that he's not. And I know that's me being an asshole, but guess what? I have a microphone, and the people who are getting annoyed at my statement don't. So I'm going to say it. And the one that did pop up was this sweet angel of a man who was like, and if that is him now, great. But their skin tone's not the same. So I really don't think it is, unless he was really, really tan and then got really, really untan.
Yeah.
But this guy was like a sweet fucking angel baby.
Mm-hmm.
Every post was like, this is my sweet grandmother who has raised me since I was a wee chick. Like, just like this, a dude that doesn't even seem real. Like an influencer of happy joy.
Since he was a wee chick.
I don't know. He was adorable. So I don't know where he is right now, but
we don't like him, and we hope that he has explosive diarrhea, right?
I hope that he doesn't have a good 401k plan, and that he struggles.
I hope he forgets
in a service position.
I hope he forgets all his passwords
every day. Anyway, he ends up establishing basically psychological control over this poor young girl.
No.
And it's baffling, and it's as baffling as it is absolute. Under his ownership, the tomboy in her vanished. She began wearing long pants in the sweltering 90-degree Florida humidity just to appease his jealousy, because he thought that people were staring at her banging ass legs because she had banging ass legs.
No.
Yeah.
That's already a no.
She had lost a ton of weight. Like, literally, she lost 30 pounds over the course of this, like, obsession relationship thing that they had going on.
Mm-hmm.
Which the problem is, she was stepping into the path of another woman who had already been forged in a much harder fire. Rachel Wade. Let me show you Rachel.
So he was a fuckboy.
This ain't even the fucking bittiest part of the storyline. This is Rachel Wade.
Okay.
She's super hot. I think we can both say they're both beautiful. Like, at the end of the day, they're both beautiful girls. But one looks like the good girl and one looks like the bad girl.
There's no other way to put it.
There is no other way to put it. Rachel's photo looks like that's her OnlyFans page. And fucking Sarah's looks like it's her college application image.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
One would sell you a house, and the other one would try to break into it. It's kind of
how
I'm like, hopefully I'm not speaking ill of. I don't know who's.
I know.
So I always tread lightly.
Either way, I'm going to be honest on you. There's like some ill talking on both sides, because they both end up going head to head. Okay. And it wasn't one side versus like.
Oh, all right.
That's what I'm saying. So Rachel was 19. Okay, so she's 19, and Sarah's 16.
16. Okay.
And she cultivated a MySpace persona that she was like this independent chick. And it's because she was. Like, at 19, she had her own apartment and a job. She was waitressing at Applebee's. And she was really presenting this bad boss bitch vibe. Like, I'm self-sufficient. I have my shit together.
I mean,
like, I fucking got it going on.
She's got her own place, her own job.
At 19.
Right.
Which is impressive.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it was impressive in Peneas, where it's like a smaller area.
Right.
So go her on that. In real life, though, she had ran away 14 times in a single year. And she had a history of domestic volatility and a habit of apparently reaching for knives in family arguments. I don't fucking know anything about that one, because I'm not her brother or sister in her house. I don't know what's going on with that. But she obviously had some things that she had needed to work on in her own mind as well. But again, she's only 19.
Yeah.
So always remember that. I try really hard on this one, and you're going to have to do it too, is to remember the age of all of these kids, because they were kids at the end of the day.
Yeah.
They were very, very young. We're talking 16. Josh Camacho is 18, and Rachel's 19.
She's 19.
So, like, come on.
Yeah.
They were just little girls in the grand scheme of everything we're talking about.
Right.
So why does Josh Camacho suck big ball sacks?
I hope you're going to tell me.
I'm going to.
Okay.
Well, he just loved women, and he would date them and fuck them all the time, basically. He wasn't just dating Sarah and Rachel. He was seeing the mother of his child and several others, acting as a puppet master who validated his ego through the conflict he created.
Ew.
He famously told these girls, if you love me, you'll fight for me.
Oh, barf.
And had multiple women fighting over him all the time. And he was 18. Let me show you a photo. Because I'm going to tell you this too. He looks like he would have been in one of those, like, not like a boy band. But, like, he's not that. And I don't know if they, like, if he did something where he was able to, like, expunge his shit. Because they really hold on to, like, one photo of him. Don't get me wrong. He's a good looking guy. I'm not here to lie about, and it looks like he has abs. This was before you could filter those on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, he's a good looking dude.
You can totally, like, if you hadn't said a word and you just said, tell me your thoughts on this photo, I would have immediately said he looks like a fuckboy.
100%.
Like, you look at him, he looks like a fuckboy. He looks like a one-hit wonder R&B artist from,
yes,
like somebody that you're like, oh, he sings that one song, I think.
Yes.
And then had to go back to work at Chick-fil-A. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. He doesn't
100%.
look like he follows the code of conduct at the Chick-fil-A.
No. No.
Anyway, I have strong feelings about how he looks, but
I agree. He literally looks like a has-been R&B artist. Mm-hmm. You were completely right.
Right.
Completely right. I don't know where I was on my piece of paper. Oh, what a fucking thought. So let me guess, his dad wasn't in his life. I have no idea. I looked that up too. I don't know. And they were. His parents were in his life because at the end of everything, like, they end up shipping him off. And, like, I'm sure his parents were not proud of what he did.
Yeah, who's with
And
me?
it was because he was attractive and young, because he was able to get these girls to act in a way outside of their norm. And he just poured gasoline over everything. Yeah. All the time, every minute he could, every chance he got, he poured gasoline on it. Every fucking one of them. Every fucking one of them.
Everyone?
Anyway, every single one of them. And he didn't get put up against the firing squad in any of this either. And that's the other part that pisses me off. Is, like, as always, the guy who started all the shit, who pinned people against each other, are the ones that, like, somehow get to be scotch-free and live in their life. And that's why I'm pissed off also, is, like, knowing damn well that at the end of this, like, because this was a girl-on-girl abuse.
They should be mad at him.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, one's in jail and one's dead. And he's just off living his life, probably doing the exact same shit. So like I said, he pitted them against each other, turning their natural desire for belonging and love into this territorial dispute. Instead of seeing Josh as the problem, Rachel and Sarah saw each other as the enemy. How he was able to pull this off, and to the degree that he was able to. The hard part we have to keep doing is remembering the age of these girls and how hard it is to fall in love, let alone build trust, find your own self-worth, and all of that at their age.
Yeah, that's a very insecure age in general, just to be alive.
Yes.
So the stirring to some guy, like, throwing gas on that, like you said.
Yes.
That's nuts.
So imagine it's your first love, your first time feeling love. Likely for Sarah, she probably lost her virginity to him. I don't know this for a fact. I'm just making assumptions because I'm allowed to. Rachel obviously was, not. She's 3 years older than her. She lives alone. Let's fucking not be stupid as fuck here. Like, this isn't me saying victim blaming or shaming to anyone.
Right.
We're just being honest women who were once 16 and 19. So it's her first love, and then you're basically finding out that he's fucking multiple women at the same time, and then pinning you against each other instead of just leaving. And then the girl ends up being crazy and coming for you too. So he would be with Rachel talking shit to Sarah, be with Sarah talking shit to Rachel. And these women stayed.
No.
And it just sucks.
No.
Because they were too young to realize they shouldn't.
Right.
And that's what I was talking about, the emotional calluses. If she would have waited to fuck around with a fuck boy at 22, she likely would have been like, this is some bullshit and I'm going to leave.
This is some bullshit.
This is some bullshit. By 2009, this friction moved into the digital battlefield. Dun, dun, dun.
Digital battlefield. You're very colorful when you wrote this when you were 17 years old.
Social media was the primary theater of their war, which meant that they were able to fucking get pissed as fuck without the face-to-face battle or the interaction that would usually happen. That could also de-escalate the heat, right? There was no situation where it was de-escalating at all. It was just literally building and building and building, which fucking sucks.
Real quick though, and like back then, if you compare like MySpace to Facebook now, like Wild Wild West, like you had a top 8. You could post whatever you wanted and no one, you didn't, can. Yeah, you can still, but like back then you didn't think about people see it. And like, I personally think that like you would just post and do and say, and you didn't realize the gravity of once you do that, you can't take it back and people can, I don't know. I just feel like
you could be anonymous. Yeah. You could anonymously write on people's walls.
Yeah. I feel like it was a lot different back then, regardless. Agreed. You can still do it now, but like screenshots.
But they weren't even trying to like block each other though either. That's right. Once more, the like
kids,
the part of the de-escalating that never occurred. Because they just kept going after each other and never fucking stopped.
Right.
They never fucking stopped. It's a hell of a lot easier to be a keyboard warrior until you have to actually have someone in your face ready to fight.
Right.
On MySpace, the public nature of the insults meant that neither girl could lose face by backing down. The harassment moved into the real world. I really want to say this too. Their friends were like egging this shit on.
Really?
Sarah's friends were like on Sarah's side and ready to fucking fight Rachel's friends. And like the mean girl was like really intense. And I also, there was like in one portion of this, which I don't know if it surprised me or what, but it seemed like Sarah's girlfriend, one of them specifically, I can't remember her name, but her name was brought up a ton in the like in parts of this. And I'm like, Sarah looked like such a good girl, but was she such a good girl if her best friends were so fucking ratchet?
Oh.
Because they were.
You are who you hang out with.
Yes, I know. And that's how I got so ratchet hanging out with you. But no, I just am like, I don't know. Like, was the good girl, like, was Josh the one that made her retaliate so hard? Or was she also just maybe getting older and was going to be a mean girl too?
I don't know. Maybe she always had it in her. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
And like if her friends were so like ready to fucking like for you to be that way, there had to be a little stank in you before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I have some stank in me. I got some ghetto in me. I grew up in some situations to be that way.
No.
So in the moments whenever I get riled up over shit with you, of course I'm ready to throw down and fight. That's because I got that stank in me. That stank. That sounds so dirty, but you know what I'm saying?
I hope
same
so.
with you.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
So it's like
I got that redneck in me.
Yeah, I wonder on this part. I do really ponder that with one of the other friends, like ready to like they all seem like they were all ready to jump each other at any time. And that's not the case. If your friend is chill and they're like, I am not going to get in a fight and get punched in the face over some stupid boy that I'm not involved in.
I know.
There are,
Right.
That's
a valid point.
That's how this was the perfect storm. Was just both sets having friends that were ready to egg it on and to add to it and to make it worse. It's just because they were entertained by it.
And they're also, again, teenagers.
100%. Anyway, so one of them was like one night at Taco Bell. This annoys me because I don't remember this as clearly as I should. I had watched this. This was uncovered more in Investigation Discovery.
Okay.
But one night at Taco Bell, like Sarah approaches Rachel with her friends in her car and they silly string her through the car window. But the way this came about was very stalkery, very scary.
Yeah.
And I don't know if like a gun was pulled or if she had thought it was a gun, but there was like true fear that came about from this interaction. So there was fear and like utter embarrassment.
Yeah.
So fucked up. Now you're being like not haunted, hunted a little bit. Like you're being followed, you're being stalked.
Yeah.
And that was Sarah doing that to Rachel.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
Her friends creating this menacing experience again. Then Sarah's friends made sure to sit in Rachel's section at work at Applebee's and fucking taunted her so bad that like other tables were complaining to the manager about how they were treating her.
No.
Really fucking awful.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm like, if she was the quiet do-gooder, but then it came to Josh and she just turned into mean girl real quick.
Yeah, I don't know.
The mean girl action was real mean.
Yeah.
So I also want to note there, though, that the thing that was really damning in this was like Rachel was constantly calling and leaving aggressive voicemails on Sarah's phone. And I'm talking, she would harass the dog piss out of her. So I'm going to fucking beat your ass. He doesn't fucking like you. Why would he ever fucking be with you? Look at how fucking ugly you are. Whoa. I fucking have my own place. I have my own money. I'm a real fucking woman. You're a little fucking kid. And that was like really the temperature of it. Like Sarah had fallen for this guy. She's 16. He's a little bit older. And like in her mind, it's a serious relationship. You know, whatever. And then his ex, Rachel, is all up in my shit.
But is she his ex?
No one isn't an ex.
So,
because he never says.
Do they think that?
I want to state on this.
Yes.
They thought these girls said that he was their boyfriend when he was like, I am openly fucking other women constantly.
Oh.
They were not reading what he clearly was putting on the wall.
Well, now I hate him.
Right. And then he was like, well, if you loved me, you'd fight for me. Well, I'm with her. I like her more. I don't want to be with you. I don't like you anymore. I'm with her tonight. It's so hard to like wrap your head around because as a grown adult, no one with any self-worth would put themselves through this in any capacity, especially when both women were promising and beautiful and could have easily gotten any other guy.
And he played to their insecurity.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm annoyed.
Yes.
I'm even more annoyed than what I was when you first... I'm seeing the whole picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And literally...
And I remember feeling
so here's
that
the other
way.
thing.
Like,
yes. So then Rachel is the one that's like, oh, so he's with you now? Like, are you fucking kidding me? I have all this going on. Why in the world is he with you? And I remember feeling that way. Yeah. I remember feeling that way my whole life until I finally met my husband.
Right.
But like, even when you're the most powerful in your career, crushing it, you're at your fittest, you're at your best, your mental health is fucking delivering, and you just happen to date a dude who makes you feel like you're not important or relevant,
right? It
kills you. It digs into your ego, let alone when you don't even have an ego because your ego hasn't even been able to be created, really.
Your frontal lobe isn't even developed yet.
Right.
You know? So yeah, I totally get it. Okay, now I'm
It's a sad story.
It is very
It fucking sucks because obviously we're coming to terms with the fact that Josh is still alive and one of the girls gets killed. It's horrible.
Wonderboy Media is not only the proud producer of this glorious magic imploring your ear holes right now, but they're also a big deal.
Get in touch with them today to make all of your dreams a freaking reality.
From using their bangin' ass podcast studio,
where we are right now,
to creating amazing videos and editing our content like the mystical mavericks they are.
Your podcast can go further when you have a Wonder Boy.
Hit up Drew today at WBOYmedia.com.
Or text him day or night at 270.
Just kidding.
Does your face look like a mugshot lately?
Then it is officially time for you to visit Hetef Aesthetics in Owensboro, Kentucky or Nashville, Tennessee.
That's right. Go see our girl Amber Teasley and her team because they'll have your face and your skin look like a damn filter.
And their staff is absolutely amazing. It's like a mini Botox party, which personally is my favorite. You leave looking fresher and you don't have a hangover.
Another good thing is that if you go in there and you tell them that A Couple of Sassholes sent you, you get 15% off of everything.
That's unbelievable. So if you have been considering getting that glow up and making that ex jealous, it's time. In August of 2008, she left a voicemail, Rachel, to Sarah, that Sarah would save and replay like a digital self-harm ritual. In it, Rachel seethed, I'm guaranteeing you that I'm going to fucking murder you.
Whoa.
And For whatever reason, like the ability to replay this didn't help her parents when they tried over and over again to let this feud die down. Her parents saw her change completely. They saw her lose weight. They saw her get depressed. They saw her sit in her room crying. They saw her crying all the time over this fucking boy. And they know there's nothing they can do. We can say this all day long. Yeah. We can say it literally until our face turns blue. Mm-hmm. A parent cannot do anything unless they relocate,
right,
and steal their phones and internet.
I just remembered that age, you thinking that everything is the biggest deal ever. And then even my dad being like, well, this isn't I promise it'll get better, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, this is the worst day of my life. Like your first breakup, your first all that, like, and it always feels so heavy and big.
Yes.
And
because it's all you know.
Yeah. So I just can only imagine what.
Something this big that all their friends were so engaged in.
And that seems like your whole world and your whole life. Like,
and it was, right?
Yeah. Anyway.
Fucking hate it. Mm-hmm. I literally say, like, poor girls is all I can say. Mm-hmm. The breaking point arrived on April 14th, 2009. Sarah had been crying for 2 weeks straight. Her father, Charlie, had saw her swollen eyes that morning and felt a sense of, like, just helpless dread at this. On MySpace, Rachel updated her mood to "Lovin' My Boo," which was a direct jab to Sarah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Josh was loving all of this and just pouring gas all over the fire, as I mentioned. He's watching movies with Sarah that night, even as Rachel is texting him. When Josh finally told Rachel, quote, I hate whenever it's like, I hate grammatically incorrect shit.
Yeah.
I don't like you no more. Why don't you go home? Rachel's response was, no, I'll wait for her to go home.
So she's at his house, and Sarah was, and Rachel's like, no, I'll just wait.
Mm-hmm.
No.
When he's like, I don't want to be with you anymore. I'm going to be with her.
No.
I literally wrote in capital letters, can we collectively say what the absolute fuck?
I can actually read that from
I know. And I put legit, just imagine the dude you think you're dating is like, no, I don't like you anymore. I'm with another girl. And you're just like, it's cool. I'll just wait for her to go home instead.
Yeah, no.
I can't wrap my head around it. I really can't wrap my head around this. This is where the premeditation becomes undeniable in this. So before heading to her friend Javier Lavoy's house to seek refuge, is kind of, she's like, I felt like her friends were going to jump me, and I went over to this dude's house to hang out with him instead. She opened her kitchen drawer and she selected a steak knife. Then she took a detour. She drove past Josh's house to spy on him, and then to confirm that Sarah's van was there. Only then did she head to Javier's. Now, just before midnight, Sarah was driving her mother's minivan when she saw a friend at a stop sign. So she was supposed to be coming home. Her parents were like, get the fuck home.
Yeah.
Because she was trying to like be there as long as she fucking could be, because
16.
Rachel is also like, I'll just come over as soon as she leaves.
Yeah. She's like, well, I'm setting up camp.
So. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm moving in now. Yeah. And I don't think it was his house. I think it was his cousin's house. Right. I just got to say that too. I don't know if that matters, but somebody is going to be a keyboard warrior on that one. I'm not certain that they were at his actual house and it wasn't like a cousin's or something. Just before midnight, Sarah's driving when she saw a friend at a stop sign. Just, if she wouldn't have seen this friend at the stop sign, I just have to say that, who told her that Rachel was at Javier's. And Sarah turned the wheel and she drove. And as she drove, Rachel called to her screaming, I'm going to stab you, you and your Mexican boyfriend. I didn't see this on anything else.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But either way, Sarah came to Rachel.
Okay.
The scene at Javier's was just like a sensory fucking nightmare. So you have screeching tires, the minivan's idling on the street, the engine's still running, a lot like my SUV was at Walmart last night when I left it running the entire time I went shopping. At Walmart, just asking to be stolen. Unlocked. Fucking idiot. Anyway. Sarah storms out of the van and she kind of charges at her. Now, accounts will vary. A witness named Dustin Grimes, who testified while from overseas, would later claim 3 girls jumped out at once from Sarah's vehicle.
Oh.
A detail that obviously is going to be like the linchpin for the defense here. Rachel had felt like her life was in danger, right?
Yeah.
But she also brought a knife and had a knife in her hand.
Okay.
And that is how she would explain why she stabbed Sarah. Not once, like she'll say in the interview,
Okay.
but twice. The force was so absolute, the steak knife blade bent after puncturing Sarah's heart.
Oh, gosh.
From the hospital, they will note that there were no other marks on her body, which proved that a fight did not take place.
Yeah.
Just a knife attack. The aftermath was a study in contrast here. So Sarah, mortally wounded and clutching her chest, didn't call 911. Supposedly, she called Josh.
What?
And said it hurts. She gasped before she essentially was not able to be communicated with. Rachel, meanwhile, threw the knife over a neighbor's roof and calmly told witnesses, "I'm done."
What?
When police arrived, they found Rachel sitting on a bench asking for a cigarette while paramedics fought to restart Sarah's heart just a few feet away. In her interrogation, she'll say that she didn't even see Sarah, which the investigators, she was in the middle of the road when we pulled up. How did you not see her?
Yeah.
And so I'm going to let that sit for just 2 seconds. In the interview, as they're talking through this, she has no idea that Sarah died.
Okay.
And they're like, I don't understand. Like the investigators explain to me why you had a knife.
Yeah, that's what I don't get at all.
Explain now, and supposedly she was in the car by herself. There was something that was kind of weird on that one too. I'm going to give the name Paige. That's not the person's name. I'm pretty sure that's not the person's name.
Okay.
Paige is one of the friends that was instigating really hard on Sarah's side.
Okay.
And likely in the car with her. And supposedly when Sarah was coming at her, which mind you, they've been arguing and fighting a ton. Mm-hmm. So if it was Rachel's thing was I was so fucking fed up with it. I was tired of hiding. I was tired of running. I felt like they were always coming after me, which they were.
Yeah.
They were. She was like, I'm going to put an end to it by bringing a knife. By bringing a knife. And then when she got out of the car, now the investigator wants more. So you're telling me you're in the car and 3 girls come at you. Why didn't you just close the door and call 911 and drive away?
Yeah.
You were right outside of the house
that
you were visiting, that you could have just gone into the house and called 911.
Because Sarah went there to Rachel, right?
Yeah.
But Rachel had the knife there.
But Rachel was obviously outside screaming profanity as she
Right.
drove by because they knew each other's vehicles.
And she...
saying, I'm going to fucking stab you.
Yeah. But Rachel didn't know she was coming. Allegedly. Right? Because this
Yes.
rando friend
Yes.
said she's
100%.
over there. So she went... So okay.
But Rachel drove by where Sarah and Josh were.
Right.
With the knife.
Okay. Yeah, that's the part where I'm like,
So when she was leaving the house, she was like, I don't know that I'll see them. There's no reason for me to see them. I'm going to bring a knife. Mm-hmm. That doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't either. No.
And why would it all come to a head today whenever Josh kind of ended it with you in the messages? Like, I don't like you no more.
That is
I'm going to be with her.
I don't want to be with you no more. Yeah.
And then you still choose to bring the knife.
Yep.
So then as this is going on, they're saying that Sarah comes at her and she was scared. And I'll end up I have it right here. Rachel was 5'4" and 110 pounds. Sarah was 5'9" and nearly 160. So that was one of the things that they were saying was she's so much bigger than me. Mm-hmm. Why'd you get out of the car to do? I would have left. I'm a pussy. I am going to tell you right now. The women, I can't even tell you. There were these girls in high school that tried to jump me so many times.
Right.
And they were I grew up near the hood. They were from the hood. And I was like, I'm going to get stomped. They fought a teacher in high school before.
Oh, God.
They were terrible and
but you
terrifying.
didn't stab anybody.
No, I ran like a pussy every fucking time with them calling me a pussy every time I ran.
You know when to fold.
I was going to lose that fight.
You know when to fold.
I still don't think there's many fights I'm going to win, to be honest.
Except for with me. You think.
And that's only because I'm going after your knee. And so it's I just know your Achilles heel on this one. But I don't know. I'm just saying.
I know.
I was, for the amount of times that bitches tried to fight me in high school, which was so fucking many, and I always tried to dip.
Yeah.
So, and they made my life a living hell.
Yeah.
And once more, I was not like, well, I'm just going to end it. I'm going to stop this fight by bringing a knife. I never thought to.
No.
Because you're going to be the one that goes to jail.
That's wild. Okay.
So the cops are talking, and they're like, explain to me. They're still trying to understand why she had the knife over and over again. That's a big question there.
Right.
And she's just crying and crying about how she wanted this to end. And that Paige. So as Sarah comes at her, Paige comes to the side. And she goes, where's your hand with the knife? And she's like, it was right here.
So in the left hand.
Right hand, sorry.
Right hand. Either way. It was down by her side, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And how she's just somehow like...
flailing and accidentally
like I'm just leaving
somebody
my hand
twice.
here and I'm just trying to block Paige over on this side and she's coming at me this way. When really in reality, because I'd use my right hand because I'm right-handed, she was like, boom, boom.
Yeah,
and stabbed her the second she came up to her.
So Rachel was like 110, right? 110 pounds.
Yeah.
So she's going to stop a girl who if tomboy in my head means athletic. So she weighs 160 pounds. So she's
sporty.
Fit. Yeah, or sporty. And so she's going to just football stop her friend with a strong arm. Like she plays for the Packers or something. And then stab the other one with the other hand. Like that's what you're saying?
No, Paige is Sarah's friend.
Right.
So Sarah was coming to Rachel front on, and Paige was ready to fucking start the fight too and come at her on the side. So no matter what, once more, if 3 women were coming at you, get in your car.
Yeah, that's what
you got out of your car.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like she's trying to say that she strong armed and stabbed this girl.
No, she was saying that she didn't know she stabbed her.
Oh,
I wasn't trying to stab her.
Either way.
My hand was down here the whole time, and I was just trying to deflect the fighting from the front into the back.
No, you're gonna
And I guess
run.
I accidentally, and even as she's explaining it, she's like, I guess I accidentally did. You don't... that
2 times in the heart? No.
You would have accidentally slashed.
Yeah.
You could have accidentally, did a slashing, perhaps.
Yeah, nobody...
And the way she had her hold it, because he had the knife.
The guy?
In the interview room. And he goes, tell me how you held it. She held it as I try to look around to see something that... Do you have a pen by chance?
Nope.
Let's assume this part of my lipstick, that's the knife end. Okay?
Okay. So lipstick up for the audio.
Like this.
Okay.
Yeah, like the lipstick and the knife was just casually... casually in my hand.
Yeah. That...
Like this. But no, I'm pretty confident it was... this.
They can tell the angles too. Okay.
Yes.
Anyway, so she's okay.
Yep.
Being a big old liar.
So, and then in that, they're like, do you know what my job is? And she's like, to prevent things like this from happening. And he's like, no, do you know what my actual job is? And she's like, obviously not then,
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I'm a homicide detective. And so my job is to figure out what actually happened. And she ended up saying that. She was like, was to figure out the details of what happened. And he goes, yes, because we found out that Sarah died. She's dead. And then she had lost it. And she was like, I didn't want anything like this to happen. I didn't want this to happen. And they're like, you did.
Yeah.
You stabbed her in the heart.
Yeah. And
so it was so much force that it bent the blade.
Yeah. And you're not going to
and it's a steak knife.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you were just trying to get somebody away, brandish the knife and be like, I've got a knife.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. If you're frantic, you slash, you don't stab.
Right.
I don't agree with that lie. That's a terrible
Me
one.
either.
And it's sad. It's just sad.
It is.
This whole story is fucked.
And it's just confusing too how I really do feel like Investigation Discovery implied that Rachel was a bigger victim than what Rachel was.
I can get how you could skew that.
100%. She felt attacked. 3 against 1.
Yeah.
They came to her.
Yeah, but she didn't have to get some pepper spray and call it a day. Spray him with pepper spray and then call the cops when you're done.
Stop fucking the dude. Get away from the guy.
Yeah, that too.
But very step 1.
Yeah, but yeah.
Would have been like, I'm not dealing with this.
I'd be like, no, I'm going to spray you with pepper spray and call the police because you're going to go to juvenile. Juvie. You're going to
you're going to go to juvenile.
You're going to go to juvenile.
Anyway.
Okay.
So the tragedy didn't end on the street. Like, it followed the families to the hospital. So when Charlie Lundeman, her dad, saw Josh in the waiting room, he begged him to come in and see Sarah one last time as she was laying there dying. And he refused. Josh refused to see her, saying, no, I can't see her like that. And her dad goes, you're the reason she's like that.
Yeah. He's a selfish prick.
He's a stupid piece of shit.
He is definitely a selfish prick.
In July 2010, the legal system took over. Rachel's defense tried to use the Florida's stand your ground law.
No.
Pointing to the size difference, as we said, Rachel was 5'4" and 110, and Sarah was 5'9" and nearly 160. They argued Rachel had hunted, or Rachel was hunted. But the prosecution reframed the size difference, saying Sarah wasn't a threat. She was the target. Mm-hmm. You were coming to stab her, or you were intending to stab her. The 2008 voicemails where Rachel promised to fucking murder.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Her was obviously sealed in nail in the coffin. Yeah.
Yep.
Josh Camacho appeared in court in a suit, playing the puppet master one last time. He testified that the girls weren't his girlfriends. They were just friends with benefits. On the stand.
God.
On the stand.
So he looked gross, even worse.
Oh, of course.
Like, he didn't even be like, well, I started to
it was, I fell in love with her, but I was with, Rachel and I shouldn't have, yada, yada. No, he said it the whole time.
Yeah. Who did he testify for? You know how they, I wonder who he testified.
As probably I guess he wasn't a witness because he wasn't there.
Normally you get summoned by one or the other, but he's a shitty on both sides in this case. So it's just
I don't know. That's a good question.
To think who was like, we need to put him up here because he's not going to look great.
He had to be because it was about him.
Right.
So he was the only one that could actually speak to the relationship that he had with the deceased Sarah.
It's just it's
where he openly says, I was
garbage.
Fucking him.
Yeah. It's interesting just to think of what angle they would go because he can be fucked on both sides. Like, he looks gross on both sides. Most of the time they try to pin one on the other and now they're like, you look like garbage. They just have to figure out what kind of garbage he is on both sides of the street in this one. He is garbage.
I hate him so much.
I do too.
Can I tell you that he didn't go to her funeral?
Stop. No. Why? No.
Yeah, he never attended her funeral.
Of course he didn't. He's a fucking piece of shit.
He is I know. This is what I was saying.
Man.
He literally in it acted like it wasn't his fault. Said they were both just friends with benefits. Whatever they assumed the relationship wasn't the relationship. Didn't go to he was with her the night that she was murdered.
He sucks.
By another one of his fuck buddies. And he didn't even go to her funeral.
Wow.
Unreal.
You just want to rile me up.
Yeah. His parents ended up shipping him off to New York and he effectively vanished from the lives he helped destroy. Stupid fucking cunt. The jury took only 2.5 hours to find Rachel Wade guilty of second-degree murder. She was sentenced to 27 years.
Any conditions, I wonder? I'm just curious. I wonder if she's up for parole or anything. Like I
didn't hear anything about parole. Everyone's like, she got 27 years.
I mean,
it was a stab to the heart.
She killed somebody. So, yeah, I was just curious because sometimes they'll be like, well, she was only 19 and she was under duress.
Well, so usually if there was parole, I'd mention it. I'd be like, she's up for parole.
Yeah,
so they didn't give me the parole at all in there.
Like,
they just said,
usually I would fucking say it.
I would tell you if they said it.
Well, I'm inquisitive.
But laws could change too. True. That was 2009. Laws could change throughout, and at some point,
2009.
2010 technically.
So she can get out.
Well, I'll get there. No. Anyway, in Peneus Park, the Lundeman home has become a shrine. Charlie Lundeman destroyed every photo of Josh, but he kept Sarah's room exactly as it was the day she died. Two good girls from stable homes, their worlds shattered over a boy who viewed them as a temporary convenience. Rachel Wade is currently in the Lowell Correctional Institution, scheduled for release in March of 2032. She will be 42 years old. Sarah Lundeman never made it to 19.
Man.
So she was, I guess I said that. Sorry, at the very end I realized this. Rachel and Sarah were the same age, I believe, very close in the difference that she was off and on with Josh Camacho as she was 16 when she met him. So I believe she was 18 too at the time, but still fucking 18.
Shit.
And that is the story of the love triangle of Sarah Lundemann and Rachel Wade with fucking stupid Josh Camacho. See, and here's the thing that pisses me off is the one thing is I just really wish that Josh could have gotten in trouble in any way.
Yeah.
Like,
there's no.
His parents are just like, we'll take you to New York.
Yeah, go fuck somebody else's lives up because you already ruined enough here. That makes me mad.
The fact that he didn't care about her enough to go to her funeral, I can't even imagine. Or we say that because to me, there's nothing other than like you didn't care. But there's so many people who don't go to funerals because it's so sad. Like we don't know, right? I'm speculating the worst.
Because he is the worst.
Because everything has provided that he was the worst. But it could have been that he felt terrible.
Yeah.
And he couldn't cope with it. And he didn't want to be there knowing that everyone knew that it was his fault.
If he didn't,
like, how could he have been there?
Who knows, though? That's valid. On the other side of that coin, though, he didn't take any accountability when he was under oath.
He was a 19-year-old fuckboy.
Yeah. So, like, he was just like, I didn't know this.
But once again, too.
Yeah.
His MySpace didn't say they were his girlfriend. He never picked one. He was still fucking other girls the whole time, including he had a kid at 18.
Oh my God.
And he had a baby mama.
Oh my God.
And he was actively with her too. So like,
yeah, it's valid.
I don't like once more, he created this particular like fighting scenario between Rachel and him. But honestly, he was honest to them.
Yeah.
He knew what was going on. It wasn't that he was with Sarah hiding it from Rachel. He was texting Rachel while he was with Sarah.
This whole thing is just making me mad.
So like we're mad at Josh for being a fuckboy, but he openly put on the uniform every day and went and played the game. And we all saw him in the stadium.
Look at that. That's a good
what I mean?
Yeah. I bet.
So why are we mad at him for being exactly what the fuck he openly said he was? And that's us attacking him.
That's fair.
When it was two women choosing to fight after each other.
That's fair. That is fair. I have nothing to add to that because you kind of put a bow on it. That was.
Oh, my bad.
No. I mean, you put a bow on it.
It just sucks. Like we get so mad at him.
Because we're trained and we're women scorned. Like,
yes.
Because I'm not going to say most of the women that I know and that listen to us probably have been scorned at one fucking point in their life.
I don't know a single person who, like, besides people who marry the first person they kiss.
Oh, God.
That can say, like, they haven't been, like, JT was the first person I thought of. A friend of ours who literally married the first girl he ever dated. Mm-hmm. So JT doesn't have a heartbreak. Right. So there are people who have not been completely blindsided or screwed over, but it's about one in
a million.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Rattling my fucking cage.
That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm fucking here for. I love you guys so much.
Yeah.
I think Heather does too.
Yeah, I do.
Rate, review, subscribe. Make sure you follow us on social media because we are planning our spring live event.
Oh my gosh, we are. Yeah.
We are. We don't know shit about about any part of it.
We just know we're doing it.
Yes. We know it's going to happen.
We miss being live.
That is true.
You got to see this shit storm live.
Yes. So we'll definitely be doing one whenever the temperatures make you want to go out and drink some bevies and hear us talk shit in person.
That sounds great.
We love it.
We love you.
We love you guys.
We love you. Bye.
Don't get mad.
Get sassy.
We love you. Bye. Fucking up.
Oh, man. It's been a minute.
This episode was sponsored, edited, and produced by Wonderboy Media. Get the deets at WBOYmedia.com to see how you can make your podcast dreams a reality.
Help us out and be sure to rate, review, and subscribe wherever you listen to our audio project. Don't forget, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at, of course, A Couple of Sassholes.
Want more sass? Become a member of our Patreon for bonus content, merch, and more. Plus, we're on Cameo now, so there's even more ways to get the sass you need just how you like it. As always, don't get mad.
Get sassy.
Theodore, can I pet that dog?